All right, so here are just a couple of concepts that we can use from the collar sleeve position. So just to make my collar sleeve a little bit stronger here, the first thing I want to talk about is just having those the convex posture. So whatever kind of collar sleeve I play, whether it's same side collar, cross collar, I'm going to think about hanging myself off my partner by engaging my shoulders. So I'm pulling my shoulder blades back and I'm tilting my hips down and firing up my hips. So when I play a concave posture like this and I'm looking at Scotty, it's gonna be super easy for him to move back and sit me up. See this? So I lose foot connection when I'm in this posture, and it's easy for my partner to move back without bringing me with him. So if I'm here like this and I start to pull my shoulders back now and he tries to sit me up, go ahead and take a couple steps. He's gonna have to work hard to do this. Yeah, see how I'm now moving with him? Another thing is if I look at Scott here, I'm in a concave position. So I want to think about I'm not saying don't look at your partner, but I'm just saying make sure that your head is being engaged and you're pulling your shoulders back and your hips. So now when Scotty tries to pull me back, it's difficult because I'm hanging off him with my whole body, not just the strength of my fingers. Another thing is he might try and stack me. So if I'm in a concave position, he starts to disengage my legs, often he'll start stacking, my hips will come off the mat. So my tailbone will start coming off, and now I have no control over my body. But when I put my shoulders into the mat and I go convex, he tries to do the same thing here. It's easy for me to shoulder walk and maintain the distance. So it's just a change in my own posture just by going concave or convex. The other thing we'll talk about is how we're gonna create a disengagement between his knee and his elbow. So if I'm playing collar sleeve, if there's ever a space between his knee and his elbow, then this is gonna allow me to shoot my hips up and start to attack. So he's generally gonna keep that space pretty small. So one of the things I'm gonna look to do is open that up. And one of my favorite ways to do that is I'm gonna keep my convex posture and I'm just gonna start shoulder walking and moving away from Scott. And now that I've moved away from him, I've created that gap where I can lift my hips up and start to dominate that space. I might also look for an inside knee. So if I put in a De La Riva hook here and he tries to strip that hook by straightening, again, he's opened up the space. I can bring my knee inside. And once my knee is inside, it's pretty easy for me to shoot my hips up and start attacking triangles and omoplatas. Okay, and the third thing I want to talk about is just the difference between cross collar and same side collar. So, which grip are we going to take here? Cross collar, same side collar here. If I go same side collar, this is a good grip for framing. So when Scott tries to drive forward on me, I can use this as a frame. When he tries to put pressure on me, I'm flaring my palm towards my partner. Let's turn this way. Flaring my palm towards my partner and using my palm as a frame. When I want to get offensive, I want to go cross collar because here, if he starts flanking me to the side and starts stuffing me in, I don't have a great frame here anymore. And now he can start getting chest to chest on me, coming in, and I'm trying to frame on him, or maybe he's flanked my legs completely. This frame starts to do me no good. But if I have this, when he tries to come in here, even if my legs are out of position, I can have a nice frame here to recover my guard. So this is, I think, a better framing grip, and then this would be a better offensive grip. Another thing is people may, classically, collar sleeve is taught with your foot out on the bicep. So when the foot is out on the bicep, it's not wrong. You can stretch your partner out, start bringing his arm away from his body, but he can swim his hand inside now. He has more space, and so you have to constantly track your partner's elbow here. So it's gonna take energy to control that elbow. But if I'm on the inside here like this, now when he tries to pummel his hand inside, it's not as easy because I'm very much connected throughout my knee and my elbow. And again, I can play whatever kind of guard I'm looking to play, create my angles, stretch him out, and then start to exploit that space between his knee and his elbow. So just a couple of different controls that can make your connections from collar sleeve a lot tighter. Like, share, and subscribe.